We're here in Seattle. Two of the best. Lamb steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. To short, could be two. The turn by Meyer at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Rudder takes off. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second.
Low ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Two down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Chase the water in the box now. Take strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. Ray Batista, the next to hit. This one in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. 2 away. Back at T-Mobile Park. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lamb was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
That's inside.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip. Back.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Pasquantino, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man on second, 2 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ray Batista. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on, and he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Larry Porter up next for the Mariners. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Lamb steps in now. This is one of those matchups that'll test every ounce of a hitter's approach, Ziggy.
Yeah, if you get a pitch to hit, Boog, you better not miss it. You might not see another one all day.
That one found hard the other way. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And gone! His 61st home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Lamb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt and jog to first and protest, Singy?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swinging bunt would feel like a trophy.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing, Dan. 2 outs, runner on first. And now for Seattle, Marcelo Meyer. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And the inning is over. Mariners. Now it's the Mariners DH, Larry Porter. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 down. So a man at first. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His 62nd home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, you can't ask for a bigger performance from him. A pair of home runs, and now just a one-run game here in the late stages. This team won't go away because he won't let them.
Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boo, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Fouls away the first offering. 1 out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Meyer moving under it. 2 away down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Vinny Pasquantino. The Guardians down to their final strike. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Lamb made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Charlie Lamb currently 1 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb. Kirby was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this
line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Throw cut off to third. Safe. And they take the lead. Runners at the corners here. One away. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And it's safe.
He beat it up.
It's a stolen base. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
That's low. That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Popped in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ray Batista. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. That one ripped. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All right, way to score that is a good job.
And up next for Cleveland, Vinny Pasquantino. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That stolen base number 118. It matches Lou Brock's season in 1974.
That's up. That's
no
a ball.
need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. A.J. Blueball, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Fisher also getting ready. Man at second. And ball four.
Take your base.
Challenge from behind the dish here. On the ground, right side. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him. Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Seattle, Marcelo Meyer. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Royce Lewis. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. And that is the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a payoff pitch. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
The 1-0. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Vinny Pasquantino digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Harry Colsey, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Fisher also throwing. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The next pitch misses.
That's up.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pickoff move to second.
No.
Dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Runner edges away at second. Just misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Just off the inside edge. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big...
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Going 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Charlie Lamb. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Fouled off down the right side. Lamb made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. Base knock center field.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, you know who had the longest stretch of time between 3 homer games? It was Reggie Jackson, who only did it twice in the regular season. Once in 1969 at 23 years old, and again in 1986 when he was 40. Amazing.
Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So digging in, Tim Tawa. Outfield playing very deep. Not one. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
2 on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Charlie Lamb. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one fouled off. Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. his 63rd home run of the season. And they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. In there. Just beat the tag. It's a double. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside low, and 1-1. Two on, one out. This one in the air, right field. And it's foul. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2 on the way. Nice grab. The feed for one. Double play. What a killing dandy. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mustafa Borowitz. Hit in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to short, Alexander. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Kerry Carpenter. Lined into right. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Jackson Merrill. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit for the Reds. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and that loads the bases.
Fantastic work running it down.
Stepping in, Agustin Ramirez. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lamb with a homer in his last game. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. 2 down.
Well, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Lamb settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Man at first, one away. Lamb, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Outside ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Go ahead run on base. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away. That one ripped but foul. Donovan at first, one gone. Fouled off. He was late. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. And now 2-2. This one in the air right field. Aguila on his way over. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's two down. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Vinny Aguila. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lamb can't hold up, and that's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. Down a relay to third, and he's got a two-run triple. Manager out of the dugout.
For the Reds, number 60, John.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Runners at the corners here. One away. David Jimenez digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boo, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Hanks. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Activity in the bullpen. Number 25 appears to be getting loose. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
No.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed to be.
So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Jackson Holiday. Munoz is just 1 strike away. On the ground to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
No,
Throw to
you're
first.
out.
Ball game. And the Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Back now with the Battle of Ohio as we go to the top of the 4th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's a base hit to left. And the tying run is on base.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can.
Runner goes again.
Strike.
That's it
Get
for
out,
a
get out,
strike.
get out,
Throw
get out.
bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially
Ball
if that
inside.
shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Missed
That's
with a
the ball.
changeup. Full count now. Queen would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Hard ground ball for a base knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a...
Runner takes
Ball
off.
one.
It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Out towards right center field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. Lamb stepping in now, down 1, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutch in these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gets him to chase after that one. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Last chance for the home team. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit for the Reds. And a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels.
Now here is Edwin Arroyo. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Vinny Aguila. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Lamb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
Fought off foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. One out. Runner at second. Colson Montgomery will hit next. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. So up next, Agustin Ramirez. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. One out, man at first. Now here is Charlie Lamb.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one in triple digits.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. One down, runner at third. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
So up next, Charlie Lamb. Hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. Sliced hard but foul. Grounder might be two. The flip, there's one, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball one.
Ball, that's out.
He was late there, strike one.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
In the air, left field. DePaula makes a nice grab at a full sprint, and that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. Tim Tawa digs in for the Guardians. Late with the swing there. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground.
On the bag, right here.
Tosses to first, and the inning is one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Brown. Line drive, speared at first. The flip to the pitcher covering, he's out. Now the left fielder, Josue DePaula. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Lamb, a former MVP, 25 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Donovan on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Kyle Brown. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on his way over. And that is that. Make it. First and second, 1 out. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Brown over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching up.
Runner takes off,
Nope.
pitches low.
Ball 1.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Tim Tawa digs in for the Guardians.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it, and that ends the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Josue DePaula steps in for the Royals. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb under it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 4 with a double. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that extends the inning. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Ripped to short.
Slide, 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 slide.
To the plate, save. And they lead by 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Kyle Brown. Oh, he gloves it, flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little.
Carson Benj, the next to hit. The Royals down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb has been 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Fastball almost got him there. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Francisco Alvarez steps in for the Royals. A 2-1. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Kyle Brown will hit next. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second. The throw in. And he's out easily. Runners are at the corners. One away. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Tawa up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Here's 0-1. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs. By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
At the ball.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Josue De Paula getting ready to hit. One strike away. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. That's the ball game. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One out. Runner at second. Montalvo the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through the sweeper.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Popped up. 1 away. Top 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Evan Carter. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. See you later. He nails one out to right. His 14th of the year. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of inning number 7. Bryce Matthews steps in for the Royals. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Base hit! Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. We are tied at 2. Here comes the skipper. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On the pinch run for the Guardians, Jeremy Pena. And up next for Cleveland, Vinny Pasquantino. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Headed for the plate. The throw home. Safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. That's ripped into the outfield. And foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Ball
Could be
back
some
outside.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. The Royals down to their final strike. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb could have done more in this game despite the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Foul ball there. Donovan on at first, nobody out. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Both runners tagging. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him for the double play. What was he thinking there?
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The Guardians with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Here in Cleveland, now it's the Twins DH, Johnny Suarez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 away. Man at first with 1 gone. Walker Jenkins digs in now. Next offering popped in the air right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next, Charlie Lamb.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Jordan Dark. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Travis Bazzana. The Twins down to their final strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Charlie Lamb.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Bush toss to second, relay to first, double play. That one ripped left field, carrying well. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. A solo shot, his 64th home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's in. Ball 2.
The Twins up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Top of inning number 7. And now the Twins catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one hit to right. One up, one down. Now here is Colton Cowser. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under it, and that is that. 1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped right center field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Eric Wagaman. This could end it. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bazzana. And And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. That one at triple digits.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
This one in the air right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air right field. Carroll gets under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. Safe. And they take the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. That's a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Runner from third in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Lamb in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 2 away. So up next, Colton Cowser. The 1-1. In the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman, number 13.
And next for Minnesota, Jordan Dark. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Here's a 2-1. In the air right side. And that'll do it. Foul ball there. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it is gone. Home run number 65 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 7-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So a man at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 0-2.
No, inside.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Oswald Peraza. Ripped to right. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next for Minnesota, Colton Cowser. High fly ball, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Jordan Dark. 2 down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Lamb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
Inside, ball 1.
It's softly on the ground to third, and that's just foul. Man at second.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. So 2 down. Next to hit, Johnny Suarez. 1 strike away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next to hit, Johnny Suarez. Payoff pitch. Wagaman steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
About to get started here for game one. This is Corbin Carroll. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under this one. And there's one away. One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. That one missed.
That's out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for the Guardians.
Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. The 0-1. That one almost got him.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Travis Bazzana now at the plate. Man at second. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out. And here's the first baseman. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And there are 2 down. No outs. Runner on second.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off the fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there.
Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
In the air, left side. Suarez under it. That is the inning. Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins in position, and there's one down. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man on second, two down. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay. Game one of the division series. We go to the ninth. Drake Baldwin digs in now. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one down. So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Espino, one strike away from securing game one. Dives and makes the catch. And what a play. Ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Up the middle, and there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh. Yes. No.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Pizzano for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So two down, and next for Minnesota, Travis Pizzano. That's a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. So up next for Minnesota, Drake Baldwin. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
To the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle, Bazana. He flips it to second in time.
Yeah.
To first, double play. Nicely done.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just be base hit.
And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Hit in the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. One down. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins moving under it. And there's one down.
A lot of great game-one moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the ninth in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the third out. We're in the second game of this division series. Bottom nine. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So two down. Here's the left fielder, Chase DeLauder. The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Today's starting pitcher, Nori Nishi. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
In the air, foul off first. 2 away down. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Base hit. Here comes Wells around third. Safe. On
No,
the
he's
board
in there.
first.
Safe.
It's 1 zip.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tagging for first. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Reached on an error his first time up.
Ball low.
That smash towards center. And that is that. 1 out. Runner at second. Drake Baldwin now at the plate. Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 3rd game of the division series. And now for the Twins, Johnny Suarez. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a foul ball. Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. That misses the zone. 3-2 down. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next for Minnesota, Travis Bazzana. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning ends. Michael Busch, the next Twin up to hit. This could end it. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And on the hill for the Twins, Craig Edmonds. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's a foul ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to second. And he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it, and there's two down. Game 4 of the division series. Top half of the third inning. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball there. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Pasquantino checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the DH, Charles Queen. That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. That's too low. And that is ball one. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it. 2 away. That's a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of this ALDS.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, that ends the frame. Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Swings through that one for strike 2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Travis Bazzana, the next twin up to hit. 0-2 now. This one in the air, right field. Lamb brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is a big first. So bases all loaded up. Brundage will hit next. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw home. Not entirely safe at the plate. It's 4-3. Game 4 of the division series. And now for the Twins, number 99. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Pasquantino in the box lays off for ball 1.
Activity
for the first time in that bullpen down there. Dave Worth, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Prelip getting cranked up as well.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Late here in game 4. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-6.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Grant Brundage, the next twin up to hit. Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Lamb stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he could twist this script.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Ball, that's out.
And that'll wrap it up. The Twins slug their way to a win in this one. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Jonas Salinas.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Out number 2. One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all.
That's a ball.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Johnny Suarez, the next twin up to hit. The 0-1. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Tap foul at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the... And here's the first baseman. In the air, right side, Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one away. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. Well struck, right field. Going back on this one. Out of here! And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
Number 13,
Fastball is outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yariel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Barco, the left, in the air to left center. Base hit. Here comes Paez around third. He scores and they have the lead. Into third and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. That one's in there. Strike one. Queen with a homer in his last game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that
That's
one
a ball.
just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the changeup and it was successful. Tim Tawa digs in for the Guardians. He is struck out and he is walked.
Ball. Down. Ball. That's down.
In the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. That
That's
one
ball
misses. Ball three. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. And now 3-1. And that'll
Ball
load
four.
the
That
bases.
pitch is low.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's off the plate. Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. In danger of walking in the tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Yeah.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Right side, Bazana. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Oswald Peraza. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Way out front for strike two. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out. This is Corbin Carroll. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that is that. One down. And next for Minnesota, Drake Baldwin. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb stepping in now. It's all there for him. Bottom of the 9th, tie game, and a chance to be the hero.
Yeah, these are the swings that get remembered, Boog. He's got the power to finish this thing off.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The winning run on second base. It's through there for a strike.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
That one ripped, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. Save!
No, he's in there. Safe.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins. Oswaldo Oliveros gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Ball game. And they are moving on. And the Guardians walk it off to win the series. And they're on to the ALCS. And the Guardians are on their way. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Cade Horton.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of the...
And that is that. One down. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So 2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. That clips a corner.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Nope. That's inside.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Late swing, fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just off the inside edge.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now with one away and a man at second, Charles Queen, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
That curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
That misses. Ball 2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That's off the mark.
Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man at second. And ball 4 to avoid.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the
2
Guardians.
aboard, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Tim Tawa. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped but foul. Oh, 1 down.
That's out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone and a full count now. Chase DeLauder in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. That's a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Acuna under it. Takes it in for the out. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Jacob Wilson digs in now. Outside low, ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And
Ball
another
inside.
ball. The Mariners holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit! The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late. New pitcher for the Mariners, Casey Legumina. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Next offering is down low. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage. Go ahead run on base. Larry Porter getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
The right fielder, number 13.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Lamb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball, that's out.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that will end the inning. First and second, 1 out. Tim Tawa now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit into center field. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off to win Game 1.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And on the hill, Bryce Miller. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Vinny Pasquantino digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the move. Pitches low.
That's down.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Going to count 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Tim Tawa.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed. And ball 4 to avoid.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... 1 out man at first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Ground ball, left side, and it gets by him. But they get the out. Second game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Lamb up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Slice to right, and foul ball. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Man at first. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. So second game of the ALCS. We go to the 8th. Number 85 getting ready to hit. Lined into right. One away. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the late stages of Game 2. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab, and they get the out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Ray Batista. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series. On the hill for the Mariners, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance.
Out towards right center field, Rodriguez on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. One down, runner at third. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Here's a 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Larry Porter. That's a hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Lamb digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ronald Acuna Jr. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
One down. Here's Acuna now.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
0-1.
Jr.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball. The turn by Meyer at second. Ow! The double play. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the Mariners DH, Larry Porter. Well struck right field. That's back there. Going down!
No matter.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Back to right. Lamb settles under this one. And there's one away. Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Just missed. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a swing and a miss, and that's down. Well, needed a big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out, and now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. That's a base hit, run scores. Well, first and second, 2 outs. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Morejon is just 1 strike away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And on the mound in this one, Brian Wu. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
On the ground. Sends it to first. Now they get the out. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking. First and second, 2 outs. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb drifts towards it. And that is the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. 1-2 now.
Come on, go, go,
Up
go,
towards
go, go.
right center field. This one looks like trouble. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charles Queen. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Ball one. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Yasver Zulueta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Melton getting loose as well. Not close with that one. Ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks. Foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That's off the mark. Ball three.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strike. Lamb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. And it gets by him. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. And here comes
For the Mariners, number 87, Henning Nicklas.
That's a ball.
right through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it, and that is that. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. Runner at first with 2 away. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Mariners. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And the Cleveland Guardians are headed back to the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Jonas Salinas. How about a report on him, Chris? One down, runner at third. Sal Stewart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at-bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's a guy who does it all. Green, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Sal Stewart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man on second, 2 down. Back to right. And that's the 3rd out.
For the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On a line out towards center. And that will end the inning. One down. J.J. Weatherholt steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Lamb digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Here comes the 0-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one sparks, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fouled off left side. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Inside corner for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Man at second. That one at triple digits.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Weatherholt. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Man at first with 1 gone. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fastball is outside.
Filler's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine what.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia. And ball 1. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't,
Ball 3, outside.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 getting ready to go. Klein also getting ready. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the late stages of game 1. And ball 4 to aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Tim Tawa. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is outside. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Lamb stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box.
It's through for a hit. And now the winning run is on base. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the go again. Pitch kicks away. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And the Dodgers. Number 78 on the pitch here. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw sails over his head at first. The tag and he's out. So not the best base running or defense there, but that'll do it for the inning. One out, runner at second. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Man at second. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there.
Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians. One strike away from securing game one. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And on the hill, Cade Horton. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, but last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
That's
Charlie
inside. That's the ball.
Lamb in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. The 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Game 2 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it is out of here.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. Charlie Condon getting ready to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Game 2 of the World Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that one hammered. It bangs off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Seems like he got exactly.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Will Klein.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Laurel warming up as well. Right there for a strike. Klein. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts, and a tough spot like this is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And makes the grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Charles Queen. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the sweeper misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 2 of the World Series. High fly ball out towards left field. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the 5. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air center field. Condon has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one down. So up next, Jacob Wilson. 0-1 down. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead back home. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Jesus Luzardo. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's 2 down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double. Right side, hard hit. They limit the damage here. 1 down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one. And there are 2 down. So up next, Sebastian Walcott. In the air, right field, Lamb on the move. 2 away. Man at first, and next for L.A., Will Smith. Base knock, right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Number 13 stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
1 down. Jason Dominguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. 1 down. Isaac Paredes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Sebastian Walcott. The 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it. Brings it in. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That to right. And that'll do it. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Out. All loaded up. Sal Stewart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians get back in the series with a crucial road win in Game 3. Charlie Lamb will hit next. He's a guy who does it all. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Liner snagged it first. So swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone. The two-run shot. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Here's Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Johan.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field, Lamb on the move, and the inning is over. Dodgers.
The right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion, everything is amplified. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Out to short, Walcott. Slinging it to first in time. Sal Stewart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Charlie Condon, the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb gets under it. 1 down. So a man at first. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and
high fly ball lifted into air right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians work their way back to even in this series, 2 games apiece. Getting the nod on the mound, Hunter Brown. What do you look for here?
just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Inside, ball one.
Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A soaring shot to center. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Nothing doing. Man at first, one away.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 4-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Runner at second here, one gone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Out to short. Handles, throws to first, 2 down. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
This one in the air right field. And that'll get down for a hit. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. World Series Game 5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line and a base hit into right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. And this place is rocking. One down. Charlie Condon, the next to hit. 0-2. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And there's 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brendan Donovan. The Guardians down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take Game 5 here at home and jump ahead with a 3-2 series lead. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Towing the slab in today's game, Cade Horton. What do we have on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Charlie Lamb in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lamb went off for 2 homers in his last game. Ball to strike. The pitch. Pajes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slider squirts away. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it.
He's in there.
And now a man into scoring position. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Lamb stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singy?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
1 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Ripped to right. Lamb has a beat on it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Lamb digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Well, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Lamb with some impressive production lately. That's down and in.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 2 down. Now here is Charlie Condon. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Here's Otani. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. Last half of the one down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. This could end it. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
Hey!
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
1 out away from the...
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Bounce to the right side, Weatherholt. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
You